Good afternoon everyone. Welcome to my unboxing of my 2026 Rosey Life Planner pre-order. It's arrived today. It is quite late in the day here in the UK. Sun's got in, so lighting isn't great, plenty of shadows, but I just couldn't wait, and I knew that if I didn't film something tonight I'd have opened it all and never get around to filming it. So I'm going to have a go tonight and see how it goes, and hopefully the quality isn't too bad. Rosey Life Planner is a small stationery planner sticker subscription shop based in Finland. I absolutely love their sticker subscription and theme boxes that they do monthly. This is the first time I'm actually purchasing a planner of theirs though, but when the pre-order came up with the layouts changes that they've made for this year, they were really interesting, so I decided to purchase a few to go with my other purchases from Paper and Itchy and Sterling Ink. Why have one when you can have 10? So this is the box it came in. I'm going to get it all opened up and show you what's inside. Apologies for all the noise. So I'm going to leave these two boxes here for the end because they are the stars of the show. And first of all, we have some freebies that look to have been not thrown in, that's a wrong way of phrasing, but placed in the order. So there is a 2025 Rosy Posy die cut, couple of planner cards. Oh Fall, It's Nice to See You Again. That's really nice. I love those colours and the embossing. Gratitude Changes Everything. And then a couple of some freebie sticker sets. I certainly recognise this one here. That came with one of the monthly subscription kits, maybe August or September, certainly in the last 3 or 4 months. And then this one might even be this month's coming, or November's. But yeah, always nice to have some freebies. And then as well as the planners in the boxes, I did get a couple of notebooks. I ordered one too many A6 covers from Home and Itchy. I really wanted the Yumi Kitty Kishi one, and there was like a magenta-y purpley one, but I only bought one A6 planner from them, so I knew I was going to have to get another A6 book from somewhere, so I decided to get this one from Rosey Life. So yeah, lots of plastic wrapping in this order, so apologies for the noise if that upsets you. So this is the A6 notebook in the new cover that Rosey Life Planner I got for this year, which is this lovely blue colour, and their logo on the front, and it's just a standard notebook with, I believe, the home paper in all of these. The only thing that It's different to a sterling ink notebook. It's obviously the embossing on the front, but also they don't do the gold edges, certainly not on these kind of planners, which I do like on my sterling ink planners, but it's not a reason enough to choose one over the other. So yeah, it is the tone waiver paper, and pages aren't numbered, but there's got to be at least a couple of hundred here, and useful to carry around and put in one of my Hobonichi covers. The second notebook is in a 5 size. So I originally placed the pre-order for the 2 planners, and then I went back for my A6 book that I knew I wanted, and I thought, well, may as well make the order worth it and add a few more things. So I got another notebook in the A5 size. This is in the like blush cover. Yeah, it's definitely thicker, so the more pages than the A6. And it's just a blank notebook, same tone waiver paper, lots of pages, useful for any kind of general notes, work notes, anything you want to do, or even journaling if you don't want to set it up in a planner. So glad I got those as well. Then on to, as I said, the stars of the show. So the flow planners, which is the new style of planner that the shop released this year, with the new layouts, have come in these amazing boxes, which will be useful to store things in once I've emptied out and started using the planners. I did get 2 of them, one A5 and one B6. Wasn't sure which size I wanted to use, so, and also there was 2 colours that I liked, so I got one in each, and we'll see which one wins and which one might be gifted or sold, or found another use for. So I'm going to open this box first of all. So it's like a drawer style box. It's really clever, and it's got a little handle on the front. And as part of the pre-order, if you ordered in the pre-order period, you receive a slight discount, and then you also got some freebies depending on what you ordered and how many you ordered. So these are these here. So there is, this looks like a bookmark maybe. Yeah, you can clip it, oh, if you don't tie it around, on a page, and then use that as your bookmark. That's really pretty in the bow. There is a card to come with it. It's the same decoration as the box. Then what's in here? A few more items. It's like Christmas come early, all these extra items. So there is a sticker there, keep growing. Okay. Another sticker, I think growth is kind of the theme for 2026, if I remember right. This planner is a tool to support my growth. I will not let it measure my worth. And yeah, growth. So this planner charm magnet, spelling out the word growth. Oh, apologies if you can hear the traffic outside my window. Very loud. Whoops. And then there is a bow sticker as well. see that? Like a planner postcard with some details about some planner preps that might be useful to have a read ahead of 2026. Unless you're like me and it's lastminute.com, but I can still try and do some prep. And then this is a plastic wallet to go inside your planner, so you can store stickers and other bits and bobs in there and slide it in your planner. So this is the B5 option. Oh, there's another sticker here. Got 2026. So many freebies. Just everywhere. Things are falling off. Oh well. So this is the B6, not B5 if I said that earlier. B6 version of the Flow Planner. And these are quite chunky planners. I think, can't remember the exact number of pages. It might actually say in here, but I think it was at least 700, if not 800 pages. So this is in the blue cover that I liked on the A6 notebook. And again, it's got the logo on the front, and then on the side 2026 Rosey Planner with a bow. And like I said, this is a chunky girl. Plastic, so have no patience. Oh wow, beautiful. So within the planner itself, so the cover is a smooth feeling, maybe leather texture. It's not as rigid as the Hobonichi cousin, probably a little closer to the Sterling ink options. And then the first page is a bit more of a thicker cardstock. And then it goes into the cover page, which is Rosey Planner Flow, which stands for Freeing Lovelies, which is Linda, the owner of the company, how she refers to people in her YouTube videos that watch the videos or use the products. So Freeing Lovelies of Overwhelm and Wonder. Then there's a blank page there. And then 2026 calendar. Then a yearly tracker, which is 6 months on each page, and then the dates down the left hand side, each column, and your weekends shaded slightly darker but not too in your face, so that's quite nice. Then this is the kind of quarterly page, or 1 quarter to a page. Again, you can use it to track whole word of the day. That goes to the whole year. Then there's a 2-page spread for vision board or whatever you want to use it for. And then these are the goal pages, which are new to this year. So you can list your goals, the steps as part of the goal, and then track your progress. Then there is a quarterly goals section. That's for the first quarter of the year, so Jan, Feb and March. There's some tasks and deadlines, and accomplish and review. and then blank page on the other side, another blank page, and then a monthly overview page, followed by a month on 2 pages you can use for your planning, your important events. Then another monthly overview page. This one looks like you'll be able to track a few more goals on here just for that month and then your progress on them. And then a weekly vertical page with times of the day from 5 in the morning till midnight down the left hand side, but in such a light font that it can be ignored if you don't want to use it for that purpose. And then another weekly overview page. This one is closer to a horizontal layout. This starts in January. The January page with a January calendar on the top right. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so that was for the last week of December this year going into January. And then this horizontal is for the first full week of January. Sorry, that vertical and then the horizontal. Then the second full week of January, vertical and horizontal. Then the third full week, vertical and horizontal. And then the final week, vertical and horizontal. And then there's a blank page, and then you move into your days for that month. So all of January is a page a day, times down the left hand side. And this was the reason why I decided to pick up this planner, similar to the Sterling Ink complete planner, in that I like the cousin or the Hobonichi planners have always jarred me a little bit, that you got all your months at the start, then all your weeks together, and then your days. There isn't a flow to them, or what I would consider a flow. There's lots of back and forth if you're having to update 3 sections every day. So yeah, this is a little bit more, it flows on from each other. It makes a little bit more sense to my brain anyway. And I would assume, given that a couple of companies have come out with similar layouts new this year, then it's something that is being asked more of in the market. So you get a page for every day. I do like that. Again, I love Hobonichi. Certainly used them for the last 3 years maybe. But there's something nice about just having a blank canvas other than the date, which I can date it myself, but I don't have to. It's nice to have it all there laid out for you. Then once you've got to the end of the month, you get another blank day, and then you move into February, the same monthly overview, the month calendar on 2 pages, your goals for the month, then you move into the same weekly vertical and horizontal, but you do get the crossover week. So if you've got a week, which most months end middle of the week, it's nice when they always end on a Sunday and you start a new week with a new month, but that happens less frequently than the other way. So for the months where the month does end middle of the week, you do get the weekly both in the previous month and the next month. So there are, unless you can find other uses of the pages, there will be a little bit of wasted pages, but let's just more place to put some stickers or something else that interests you. So yeah, same layout, going through your weeklies vertical and horizontally, and then moving into your dailies, and that follows all the way through the year till you get to the end. There's a couple of blank pages at the end. Looks like there's some sort of 100-page, or this, I think there's something similar in the cousin, 100 things to do or something like that. So it looks like you could use that for that purpose. And then there are some more blank pages until you get to the end, which has the Rosey Planner flow, and then another more cardboardy page, and the end doesn't tell you how many pages, but it's a lot, and that would certainly be something I'm looking forward to using. The B6, I do like the blue on the cover. I wonder if I am probably going to use this similar to how I use, I haven't got it to hand, my Sterling Ink A5 at the moment, where I currently on the month pages I track just events that happen or things that happen that make me happy, and then in the horizontal pages, in that, because I bought a Sterling Ink horizontal A5, on the left hand side I used to track things that have gone well on that day, and on the right hand side things that haven't gone well. So I might try and do something like that in the weekly pages, and then on the daily pages I journal. I can normally fill up a page in an A5, so the B6 might be a little bit too small, but we shall see. We'll see how it goes. They do, or I did purchase the plastic covers that come with both sizes, because it's a bigger than normal planner. I don't think normal plastic covers from Hobonichi or other brands will probably fit. And the cover options that were provided look quite nice, with the sleeves on the one side for like journaling cards, and then a bit more of a sleeve just to put, I don't know, stickers in the other side. I will have a go at trying to put it in the plastic wallet. These are normally my nemesis, and they involve lots of struggling and maybe a few swear words, but we'll see how this one goes. Very badly so far. No, I wouldn't assume this is more likely user error than any kind of struggle that most people will come across. Yeah, I'm going to leave it and have a go when I've got a little bit more time. Not as impatient, but I'm sure, I mean, even just wrapping it around, it looks like it's going to fit, no issues, and hopefully with enough room that when it does expand a little bit bigger with all the stickers and all the writing on the nice Tomoe paper, that when it fluffs out of it, which is the best part at the end of the year with your planners, and when they look well used and well loved and just full of hopefully happy moments, you can then there's still room in these plastic covers to let them grow like that, hopefully. Right, my second box. So this, as I mentioned, is an A5. My A5 from Sterling Ink this year is the one I'm using for 2025 is the mulberry. In 2026 I've got the complete, so I've got it in the pinky colour. So when I saw again that Rosey Life Planner were for their journals, we're bringing out a more of a mulberry kind of darker red colour, I really want to get that in one of the sizes, so I did get that in the A5, and again I got a plastic cover for it. From my understanding, have a quick nosy, they've both got the same number of pages with the same layouts on each page. Obviously the sizing just changes for the slightly bigger planner. I do sell one of these. I'm not going to have a plastic cover for them because I've managed to rip both of them, but never mind. It's the stuff inside that's the good stuff. And I'll have a box. So, yeah. It's slightly darker than I expected on their videos. That's nice. Really do like that. And it's smoother as well. And even more than the blue one. So yeah, this is normal A5 size, a bit more room. I wonder if is the font a little bit bigger, or is it just, no, it looks like the font is the same size. But there is it just buys you that more room, especially on the daily pages, just to write what you want. I didn't notice it in the other one, but this is just laid flat, really nice and easy, perfect, no issues. So that's nice. It's always good to know. And if anything, the font size has got looks even smaller on the daily pages in the bigger page. So that's it's unobtrusive. Even the times down the left hand side are easily ignored, or stick it over if you don't want to look at them. Yeah, managed to open it up on my birthday. Best idea. Yeah, I'm really happy with these options. Now I need to figure out what I'm going to use them for and what I'm going to do with the ones that I don't intend to use. So I'm sure in the next upcoming weeks and months there will be at least one 2026 planner lineup, what I'm planning. Also hopefully we'll have a review of what I've done in 2025. Been a few changes, but been pretty consistent for most of the year. So yeah, if you're interested in either of those things or anything planner or subscription kit related, please feel free to like, subscribe and do all that normal stuff. And thank you for your time.